All right. Good evening, everyone. So, my first Tuesday stream, starting my new series, Trash Take, where I will be playing games that I have not played since I was a child, either like elementary school, middle school, maybe high school, that I formed opinions about, but never re-evaluated those opinions or replayed these games. Um, there's a whole bunch of different ones I'm going to be going through. First two games I'm going to be replaying for this are going to be Final Fantasy VIII and VII, starting with 8 tonight. Because when I was in middle school, I played both of them, and I thought 8 was way better than 7. Not sure that I'm still going to agree with that after I replay them both. Just looking at replaying them through getting from a new perspective, seeing what I think is important now versus what I liked as a child. And this is going to take a long time. I'm going to be doing this once a week. These are not short games, but these are not going to be terribly long streams, probably at 2 to 3 hours a week. So yeah, I mean, you could do the math. We're looking 20-ish weeks a game probably, so it's going to take most of a year to get through them both. So the video that would eventually come out on YouTube that I would like to make for this is a very long ways off. This is going to be quite the journey to go through, but I'm looking forward to it. And with that, we will just jump into the first game. Make sure. There we go. I just need to double check hotkeys for myself. Okay. Yeah. It is both 7 and 8 I have not played in 20 years, give or take. Like, maybe it's 18 or 19. I don't remember exactly. Yes, there are a lot of Kingdom Hearts characters in this. That will not enrage anyone in the Final Fantasy community. We'll let this whole intro thing play with the little snapshots of everyone. Yeah, it's been long enough since I played these that for 8, I do not remember 95% of the plot. Basically, the main things I remember is Squall is angsty teen, you're at a school, you have your exams you're doing, and then you've got the typical Final Fantasy larger plot going on in the background that will carry through the game while you're a student at a school. And card games. I forget, what is it? Triple Triad? Is that the name of the one in this? I forget. Yeah, I don't remember much else. So it's going to make it feel like a fresh experience again, which is great. Because it's going to help me keep blinders off, I think. As far as like being able to ignore certain things or be able to be like, no, like this is why I liked it. 7, I know much more of the plot. I mean, to be fair, there's so much more media for 7. Cloud is 7. 8 is Squall, Leon Hart, who is introduced as Leon, I believe, in Kingdom Hearts. So when you first get to, was it Clock Traverse Town, you meet Leon and Yuffie, I believe, and Yuffie is from 7. Cloud we do see in Cloud was at the Coliseum. He's one of the people you face there. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. 7, there's so much more media for 7. You had the Advent Children movie, and what, 2008, somewhere around there that came out. I mean, obviously, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, Crisis Core, I believe that was 7 as well. Just so many more things, so many more, for lack of a better term, iconic characters came from that game. You don't have Squall in Smash Bros. So, there's obviously 7 had a much greater impact to the franchise as a whole as far as the successful ones. I think my middle school age media literacy probably prevented me for both games from really grasping a lot of the messaging of those games and the underlying context of the plot. That from 7 has been played so much more. I've watched so many other content creators through YouTube or Twitch play 7. So I'm much more familiar with 7's plot now. I have a much better understanding of it. To be fair, I've just never taken the time to go back and reassess 8's plot to get a better grasp of it, so I'm going to be doing that in real time while we're playing through it on this stream. But from having gotten that reevaluation of 7's plot through other media or other means over the last decade plus, I do think, just off of that going into this, I think 7 already is looking pretty good to, by the time I get through both these games, I will think 7 is better than 8. But we'll see. A lot of my opinions of 8 came from being probably an angsty middle school teen or preteen that related or felt like I related more to angsty Squall as opposed to Cloud, who, and I'm not going to get into the plot of 7 really until we play 7, which will be in 5 months, most likely, with how long this is going to take. But I just felt like 8, angsty guy in school, while I was an angsty preteen/teen in school. I was like, sure, why not? And then facetiously wanting to be being an edgelord in middle school, not having a good sense of my own identity at the time, wanting to not like the thing that was the most popular. So of course, no, I'm not going to say 7's better. I'm going to say 8's better. So I think there's a lot of rationalizing and goalpost moving that went through my thought processes as a child to form that opinion that I'm going to be reevaluating through this. And some stuff I might still agree with. Some stuff I might not. I don't remember much of the game. I probably didn't understand half of the game when I played it the first time. And didn't appreciate a lot of the actual writing and the dialogue and what was truly going on. I just kind of was just brute forcing my way through an RPG to get to the credits. Before I click new game, I'll just answer that. Character relatability, an important thing that I consider when choosing games I want to keep playing or how much you enjoy a game. To an extent. That's to me, it is an important aspect of any RPG and stuff. You want to be able to feel like you are in the shoes of the protagonist. I wouldn't say necessarily full-on relatability, because there can be plenty of games where it's not necessarily about relating to that main character, but more relating, or not necessarily even just relating, but being able to just appreciate the story itself. And I do think that's something I did not do as much as a child, as far as just being able to just appreciate, well, in certain contexts, I didn't necessarily just appreciate the story. I was looking for I can't relate to the character, so I'd stop playing. There's plenty of RPGs I need to go back and play to finish that I did that with. And there's other games where it was no, I'm just going to do the story. And there was not necessarily a huge consistency there. I don't relate to Sonic the Hedgehog, but I played the Sonic games on the GameCube and stuff like that as a kid. There's traits in those characters that you can appreciate and be yeah, that's why I like the character. But I think that's a difference too between liking a character and relating to the character. I do think for me now a bit more, I kind of will just go into a game that I haven't played, or revisiting a game like I will be doing here. Um, Not necessarily going into it looking for, okay, let's see if I relate. Like, I want to go into this game relating to the character. I'm kind of going into a lot of stuff more like, let's just look at this whole experience and then kind of form the opinion after I get through it. Like, let's see, what did I think of the story? What did I think of all the characters? Because maybe I didn't find the main character relatable, but there's some other character I related to, and then I, like, for certain RPGs, like, I always keep that character in my party then, because like that sort of becomes my main character. So like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you Noah's kind of the main character because he's the one you start off with, but you could actually pick any of the 6 and play as that character when you play through the game. So if you really wanted to and you related to one character over another, you could switch to that character. But so much of the plot of that game is really driven through the actions of Noah that, to me, it makes more sense to play as Noah in that game, for instance. Like, he's the one that's really pushing the plot and driving it along. So in that case, I feel like it's a bit more case by case with certain games. Like, I don't seek out games necessarily because I feel like I'm going to relate to the character. I'll kind of more just go off of that initial reaction to like seeing a trailer. I still do that. I mean, how I picked most of my games I played as a kid was reading Nintendo Power or Game Informer and being like, ooh, these 4 screenshots and this 1 paragraph description has caught my attention. I want to play this game. I still do that during, Game Awards or Nintendo Directs or State of Plays, whatever video like announcement thing there is that announces a bunch of games. That 1-minute teaser trailer, 2-minute extended trailer of a game, if it grips my attention, I put it in my list of games I want to buy. That does not mean I'm actually going to buy it within the next 5 years because it's a long list and there's more games that I want to buy than I have money to spend. But that game has got my attention there, and I'm going to put it in the list of ones that I want to look into. And sometimes I'll get a game and I'll end up like not liking it as much as I thought I would, and I might not finish it. But to me, I'm like, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you're trying it out. There's nothing wrong with trying it out and be like, oh, I didn't like it. It wasn't for me, or like I just couldn't get into it. But kudos to them for having made a great trailer that got my attention and wanted me to try it out. So yeah. But enough of that. Let's dive into this, because this is gonna take a very long time. So, and I will, in events that I get stuck, I will be checking walkthroughs and guides for what to do in certain situations. I will not be using a guide to go step by step through the game to make sure I hit on everything. Because there's a lot of things in Final Fantasy games. And I don't want to make it like, okay, I want to compare 2 100% runs to each other. I want to go with 2 just winging it going through the game runs, where the focus really is on the main plot of the game. I'm not going to be focusing on side quests and things like that necessarily. I wouldn't say it was derailing it. I think it's important to kind of form that basis of context for what my thought process was for how I engaged with games back then when I formed these opinions that I'm going to be reassessing versus how I've kind of grown and changed as I got older and how I engage with this hobby now. The Gunblade. I will say I still agree that the Gunblade is a much cooler weapon than the Buster Sword. So one of the reasons that I thought Squall was a cooler character than Cloud, but I mean, they're both cool weapons. And Oh, what is that guy's name? Cypher or something like that? Zypher, Zephyr. I think that was that guy's name. Don't remember her name. Don't remember her name, the girl in the blue, even though I know she's one of the people in your party. I remember Squall. I remember Zell. If I miss, so that's one thing I do remember. The whole side quest with Zell. I'm not gonna make an effort to like stop and check guides to hit that every time because I know that goes through the entire game. It's fine. It's not important to me to do that side quest, so. And credits roll. It was just a short movie. Done. PlayStation 1. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Take it easy next time, you hear? Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Just gonna keep it as is. Squall. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Yep, Cypher. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see, your instructor is... Quistis. I remember Quistis. I'll call her now, just wait here a minute. There's a character that I recognize. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now please come by. Well, that goes. I'm double checking these hotkeys again because I want to make sure I remember some of the when I need to do stuff. Okay. So, Squall, so we meet again. That's Quistis. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Oh, whoops. This is going to be kind of annoying to control. Not really. Haha. What's so funny? Funny? No, no, it's not that. I'm just happy. So, my analog sticks aren't actually synced up for the key bindings here. It's just the D-pad. But I'm not going to worry about it for now. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me about yourself. It's none of your business. There we go. building is so, like, it's so Final Fantasy. I don't know how else to describe it other than every time I see it, I'm like, Final Fantasy. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher? Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. Got cat hair on my face that I can't get off. There we go. And Squall, I need to talk to you. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prereq. I was going to go this morning with Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. Let's go do that, because I don't remember. Let's see. Turn on the power. Oh, just work our way through the tutorial. Alright. GF's registered, Quetzalcoatl, and Shiva. I'm keeping all the names the same. Tutorial covers all aspects of gameplay. This tutorial can also be accessed through the regular menu at any time during the game. Basic operation. It's just all the controls. Operation. Status window showing the character HP and ATB gauges is displayed on the battle screen. Characters can act once the gauge is full. Pick your command. GF summons a GF junction to a character. Yep. Draw extracts magic from enemies. Choose a target and magic, then stock and cast. Stock will cast the magic, and cast will cast the magic. When running low on HP, here next to attack. This new is more powerful than the usual attack limit break. Some of it we'll just remember as we go. So, Junction tutorial. Junction enable characters power up and use abilities. This means GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. Let's begin by junctioning. Right now, no one is junctioned. All of the commands in gray cannot be selected yet. Once junction is selected, GF and magic commands appear. It says no, GF is junctioned, magic is displayed in gray. Let's junction one by selecting square to see abilities. So the ability junction, or let's choose one. Ifrit. Windows Quest Cuddle. Okay. Abilities. HPJ, invite J, make the stats HP, invite appear in white. Magic can now be junctioned to those, but since there's currently no magic, we will move on to setting abilities. 3 command abilities. And 2 non-command abilities for characters and party. Total 5 can be set. Depending on the abilities, maximum is 4 non-command abilities. That means that up to 7 can be set. Let's set some abilities. First, select a slot. The top window is for command abilities used during battle. Bottom is for character and party abilities. Select the top window, displays command. Selecting bottom displays party abilities. Since there's currently no magic, let's set the command ability, draw to get some magic. Empty slot is chosen. Character moves to the right. Select draw to set the command. That is how command abilities used during battle are set. Let's add GF and item to the list of command abilities. Now GF and item are set. Let's set a non-command ability by moving the cursor down. Character ability is displayed. Now set to manage +20. Select an empty slot. Select manage +20. It's now set. Abilities have now been set. This concludes the tutorial. Actually useful for me because I have not done this in so long. Card game rules. I'm gonna try to avoid spending too much time playing the card game, but I'm definitely gonna play it a good bit. The cards originated when a psychic named Orlon modified these tarot cards for games. The game became popular with soldiers passing time between battles. As its popularity spread, each region developed its own rules and picture variations. So, picture numbers correspond to the 4 sides of the card. One is worst number A. Element. Some rules allow the player to use its elemental property. So battle area, place cards here. Triple try, that is. Place cards here, one at a time. Some rules all indicate elements. Cards are placed in turn, and the player with the most cards win. All 9 areas are filled with elements. Choose 5 cards before you begin. Pay attention to numbers and elements. Same turns over cards that have same number values on 2 or more sides. In the example, numbers 4 and 1 are adjacent to top and left sides. This turns over the top and left cards. Plus means that cards adding to the same number on more than 2 adjacent sides are turned over. In example, the card placed add up to 7 on the top and left. The cards on top and left are turned over. Cards turned over using same or plus turn over adjacent cards in combo. Same wall uses battle area wall as one of cards 4 sides when using same. Elemental changes the number value of the card depending on the elemental property. The rules open, all cards are face up, random card shows at random, sudden death, play until there's a winner. Cards are traded when the game is over. The winner takes 1 card from the loser in the basic trade rule 1. There are many trade rules beside the 1. Pay attention to the rules before you begin. Direct, take cards you turned over, but lose cards turned over by opponent. Diff, winner takes the number of cards by which she won. All, winner takes all cards from the loser. Do that later. Let's get an icon refresher. Fire. Okay, yeah. Ice, I wouldn't have remembered that was ice. Thunder, earth, poison, wind, water, holy. Status effects. The status effects. Death, poison, petrify, darkness, silence, berserk. That stuff's fine. I know those ones. Elemental defense, status attack, status defense, junction, command. We don't need to worry about those ones. Basics. Don't worry about that. About garden. Sure, I'll get through these. Students should be in receipts waiting for instructors 5 minutes before class. Class will proceed quietly to your next class. Food, weapons, and magic prohibited. Study panels are shared. Handle with care. Training Center. There are real monsters in Training Center. Open 24 hours. Do not engage in battles beyond your ability. Infirmary. Visit the infirmary if you have any health concerns or problems. No items may be taken without permission. Follow doctor's instructions. Resident physician, Dr. Katawaki. Hate that it goes back to the top each time. Library. Open 9 till lights out. All materials are open to the public. You can check out materials at the desk. Remain quiet. Everybody is welcome to apply. Seats have priority for the single rooms. Going out after hours for reasons other than training are prohibited. Do not leave personal possessions in common area. Cafeteria. Food. Student rules. Work hard, study hard. No dress code. Dress accordingly. Headmaster prevents official accommodations for outstanding students. Students who engage in violent acts, sexual promiscuity, or who fall behind in their curriculum may be expelled from garden. Skills acquired in the garden must never be used for personal gain. Refrain from committing any acts that may damage the garden's reputation. Take time to think through before starting a relationship. Emergencies. Procedures. In case of emergency, if you're on second floor, use emergency exit next to the classroom. If you're on first floor, exit through the front gate. Not use elevator. Evening outings. All students should be in their dorm rooms after hours unless in the training center. Admission and graduation info. Applicants between ages 5 to 15 are admitted. Because, you know, Squall looks just like a... I forget how old he is. Well, teenager. 13, 14 years old. So does Cypher. All hardworking, competent youth are welcome. Ambitious overachievers also welcome. Applicants are admitted only after passing a final interview. Must be between 15 to 19 to graduate. I guess that. So he could be older. I forget how old he is. One must have all required skills and knowledge taught through the garden courses. One must have headmaster's approval to graduate. At age 20, regardless of graduation, all students are released from the garden. Garden supports a program that helps graduates enlist in armies all over the world. Instructions and seeds are permitted to remain at the garden. However, seedship must be attained before 20. Garden info. About Balam Garden. Headmaster Sid, because there's always a Sid in Final Fantasy. Balam Garden proprietor, Master Norge. Balam Garden was the first garden built in accordance with Headmaster Sid's ideals and dreams. Garden in Trabia region, there is an exchange program between Trabia and Balam. Galbadia. Garden in the Galbadia Republic. It is the largest garden of the three. Their master, Martine, who is also the headmaster, has set up a program to recruit Balam graduates into the Galbadian army. Seed info. What is a seed? Balam Garden's mercenaries. Commanding GF, they have special fighting abilities. They work in small teams and operate all over the world. Seeds are deployed all over the world. Their services are requested by governments and even civilians. Tasks range from providing military support to protecting civilians. Students can apply after the age of 15. Passing the written test and completing the official mission are required to become seeds. Okay, so since we're working on those exams, we are at least 15. Hey, how's it going, Stone? This is the PS1 version. I was debating between this one. I have the remaster on Steam, but I didn't realize the remaster swapped out all of the music, and I didn't want to use the crappy MIDI version stuff that they did. I wanted to have the original music, so I'm just playing the original PS1. Garden events. Spring, we got entrance ceremony, seed exam. Summer is summer vacation. Autumn, student-sponsored events. Winter is winter vacation. Is that all it was? Cafeteria announcements. Competition for hot dogs and meals is really getting out of hand. We are doing our best to provide everyone with enough food, so please be patient and conduct yourselves in an orderly fashion. Thank you. As you well know, magic and weapons are prohibited inside the cafeteria. Yeah, I love all of those emotes. So many of them. Yeah, that was a nice extra expansion on them. Follow all disciplinary committee rules. This applies to junior classmen too. Do not bring animals inside the garden. Report seeing any unusual bugs in the garden. Do not litter. Some of these menus just like are weird how they go out. Nice. Following materials are overdue. Please return them to the library immediately. Insect guidebook from Ragin and goodbye purpurine from Ragin. Following request materials have arrived. Garden square. Your opinions are important to make our garden a better place. Write them down and place them in the drop box. Just all the random posts from other people. Not going to worry about reading through them all. School Festival Committee. Thanks for looking at this page, but there won't be any updates for a while. That's because I, the Garden Festival chair, will be leaving Garden. I do not strive to be a seed and won't even graduate. I devote all my time to the Garden Festival, my passion. But in the end, there was no Garden Festival. That's because no one volunteered to help out, but I've only myself to blame. I thought I alone could pull it off. Yeah. 8 was actually the first one that I played entirely of any Final Fantasy game. And then after that I played 7. I played most of 6. I don't know that I ever actually finished 6. And then X and X2 are kind of the only ones I really played. After that I watched a playthrough of 9. I never played 9 myself. I never played any of the ones after 10 too. I wanted to play 13. 15 is another one that I haven't picked up, but I definitely want to play. Yeah, 9. I loved the playthrough I watched of it. I just never went back to play it myself, but I know that's another one of the ones that frequently is referred to as one of the best ones that was made. Are you okay? There. Yeah, what's the Moguri mod? What does that do? Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Oh no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Sure, why not? Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you the directory. Scales all the backers out of. Ooh, that's cool. That does sound really cool to do. Which way to go? Hey, would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you'd like. Oh, by the way, I don't play, so don't bother Johnny. Alright, I got 7 cards. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So 9's actually on my list for the first Play Friday stuff for another game that I want to play eventually. As well as pretty much every Final Fantasy after X2 to go back and play those ones. Alright, this is it. Baum Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Read the cursor and press X to select. Next, I'll give a quick explanation of the various facilities. You'll find the dormitory to the north. Majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden cart when a mission comes up. Front gate is located to the south. Right, I have to go and meet Instructor Trev at the front gate. Nothing. Next we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. Oh, the garden festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. Now the east block, this is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. Choose for training. They have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. You already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question. What's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Are you taking seat exam today? Yes. Then maybe I'll see you again. I already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seat exam today too. Good luck to both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. Oh yeah. Do not remember what was the menu button. Save. Level 7. I love that they don't start you at level 1. Alright. To the front gate. Now to actually do things. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. Oh man. I'm not going to read this since I went through this whole thing already. So let's watch her junction Quetzalcoatl again. Almost an hour into the stream and we have almost done a thing in the game. Alright. Yep, go through the command and abilities. It's gonna mash A, because I took the time to go through every single thing in the tutorial before walking out here. Alright, everything okay up till now? You can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Alright, once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? Fire cavern used for the test is located east of here. Alright. Alright, first battle. Music is so good. Squall, you still remember? The R1 is the trigger. Pull it just as you strike. Same for the Renzu-Kuken. Timing so poorly. I'm actually going to check after I finish this battle to see if I'm actually hitting the correct button. Color layout. R1. Okay. Right bumper is my R1. Alright, got some experience. No items. Fire Cavern. Okay, junctioning magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. Okay. By junctioning magic, you can raise your character's stats. If the GF has learned the ability to junction onto stats, that particular stat will be displayed in white. Selecting junction here, GF and magic commands will appear. You are able to junction magic by selecting magic. When magic is selected, a list of magic appears. Use the cursor to select which stat to junction. Strength is selected. Choose a magic with the cursor. You can see how the stat value changes with each magic. When a magic is selected, the magic will be displayed next to the stat and the value will change. Only one magic can be assigned to each stat. However, there is no need to junction magic manually one by one. Select Auto after junctioning. Auto junctions magic automatically. There are 3 commands to choose from. Attack favors strength, Mage favors magic, and defense favors raising HP. Thus, magic can be junctioned easily by using Auto. For example, let's select the attack junction. Magic has been junctioned to favor strength. This concludes the magic junction tutorial. When you draw a new magic, try experimenting with it when you junction. This is how you become stronger. Okay, ready to go? Oh, you know how to use your gunblade? I guess I'll review it. It's better to go over it. Status screen displays each character's basic data. First status screen shows stats such as HP, strength, etc. I do not remember so much of this. Second screen shows all the status and elemental related information. Third status screen shows GF related information. Fourth status screen shows limit break information. Squall's gunblade setting can be changed in the limit break screen. There are 2 settings, Gunblade Auto, Renzu-Kuken Indicator. If you select Gunblade Auto to on, Renzu-Kuken hits automatically without having to press R1. However, perfect may not be possible with this option. You must select off by pressing R1 manually at the right time. The Renzu-Kuken indicator is turned off. The indicator will not be displayed during Renzu-Kuken. If Gunblade Auto option is turned on, the indicator is turned off automatically. It's all for Squall's limit break. Alright, let's go. Before I do, though, one of them off. Ability. BF. No abilities. Okay. Squall. That. Magic. Let's go with that for now. I have to remember how this all works. To obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trepa. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging yet reasonable. Jeez. I'll go with 30, because I don't remember how long this takes. Job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. I hope Abby's mapped the right way. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. Four thunders. Okay. See, red bats card. GF received 2 AP. Draw point. Fire found. We'll draw for school. Bomb, an elemental monster. Use an ice attack for these. Check the monster's weakness with scan. Eventually I'll remember the timing. Down. not remember the timing for doing the gunblade. Ready. Ooh. Oh, wow. Up and over. So close to a level up. I guess I was right. You and Cypher are in a class of your own. You both have amazing strength and potential. What I just have. Potion. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? You seem confident enough. Roll if works. Too much. Nope, it heals. Couldn't remember. How much is this gonna do? The squall. Alright. Let's see. We got the thunder here. Just normal attacks are gonna be the way to go. Squall is in trouble. Probably I had thought about if I should have put a item on one of them for a command. I didn't, and I'm regretting it. Next time it comes around for school. Alright. No XP. G-Returner, Ifrit's card. Keep the name. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the LMJ ability. Here's an explanation on elements. Junction can change basic parameters such as strength and magic, as well as elemental parameters. By junctioning a GF with elemental junction ability, as magic is junctioned, the LAD slot above HP turns white, indicating an elemental junction. As selected, the elemental junction screen appears. Elemental junction works like other junctions. First select a stat to junction, then choose a magic to finish it. However, non-elemental magic like here cannot be junctioned. Elemental junction affects attacks and defenses differently. Junctioning to elemental attack links that element to a character's attack. Percent indicates how much the attack's damage is linked to that element. If the maximum value of 100, the attack becomes entirely elemental. Example ice is at 50, that means damage only increases by 50%. When junction to element defense, damage from that element is reduced. Reduction damage is shown in percent, at 100 damage is reduced to 0. In example, fire damage is reduced to 20% because element defense is at 80%. Star is displayed when the value goes over 100%, indicating that damage is absorbed. In this state, you can absorb the amount of damage indicated. 50% of fire damage is absorbed. Multiple magic types can be junctioned to element defense depending on the GF's ability. Junction multiple magic types with the same element for a cumulative effect. Try junctioning different magic to check the effect. You can also select Auto to automatically junction the most effective elemental magic. This concludes the elemental junction tutorial. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction Blizzard to your element attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. We will do that, and also maybe just heal a teeny bit. Not Pistis. I don't have any ice currently, so... Bring me back out. Level up. I think I've got the timing almost down for the more. Pretty sure I gave myself too much time on the doing this mission, but I couldn't remember how long it was going to take. I definitely did not need to do 30 minutes. The score stuff doesn't really... That's one thing I remember too. The score doesn't really matter because you can just kind of go back later on and get all your upgrades and stuff. Let's get out of here. Paranoid. It's gonna take me a while to actually get used to some of the systems in this game because it's been so long. So I'm probably gonna play. Anyone who's like a seasoned Final Fantasy player will probably be like, what are you doing later on when I'm picking some of this stuff and not really thinking about what actually makes sense, and it's going to be kind of going off of things I like. That's usually my approach with any RPG. I usually don't always go for like optimal strategies. I just go for characters and abilities I enjoy playing with. Unless I'm stuck on a very challenging fight, at which point I'll be like, alright, now let's do the proper build for this. Because there's definitely fights in any game where it's like, this is meant to be challenging and you can't just brute force your way through by doing whatever you want. Alright, what's next here? Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seat exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GM. This is something you have to watch out for. Oh yeah, GF will level up as it gains experience and learn new abilities by gaining ability points from XP and AP. Experience gained from battle automatically levels up the GF, while AP gained during battle can be distributed to learn different abilities. Decide how to distribute the points. Let's go over how a GF can learn different abilities. Select GF from the menu to display the GF acquired. When Shiva is selected, Shiva's stats are shown. This displays its experience, level, and compatibility between characters, etc. By selecting Learn, Shiva's ability list is displayed. Abilities in white, such as Strength J, are abilities already learned, while abilities in gray have not yet been learned yet. The first number in gray shows the AP spent towards learning it. The second number shows the amount required to complete it. Invite J shows 50 AP are required, of which 0 have been spent. In order to learn the element attack J, move the cursed element attack J, and confirm. Will then be displayed to left under learning. Here on all AP gained will be used for it. When all 160 are gained, it is learned. Once the ability is learned, AP will automatically move to an ability not yet learned. With each learned ability comes a different set of abilities to learn. Order of learning affects the GF's power. Therefore, it is recommended to return to the screen to set the next ability. This concludes the tutorial. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the 1F lobby. First, let's set those. Let's see, what do I... Sure. Let's have that one set. What's Shiva set to? Different. We'll just leave them all as is. So I gotta change, so I think I gotta go to the dorm first. Not remember the way around most of this stuff. There's that save point again. Pretty sure dorm to change. Yep. Save point. Change to the uniform. Good student. Alright. Make our way back. Squall over here. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see, you will be with Zeldict. Or Dinched, I forget how it's pronounced. Quite a lively fellow. Lively, he's just loud. Can't I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. He's basically, personality-wise, reminds me of Odd from Code Lyoko. Same type of energy. Whoa, I'm with you. Zell's limit break settings can also be changed in the status screen. If dual auto is turned on, the limit break will execute automatically. The limit break moves listed on the screen are selected random. That's all for Zell's limit break. You don't get along with Cypher, do you? Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. I bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. It's none of your business. Excuse me, but... that Cypher you're talking about, he's your squad leader. Say what? It can't be changed. Cypher, are you here? Here with his own posse. Fujin and Raijin tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor, I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. Good luck, Cypher. Got him. Add Instructor Trepid to the list. Alright, Chris Jericho. Put people on the list. You're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Alright. Headmaster Sids. Everyone here? It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. We will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of those go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The Pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of seed. Best of luck. Alright. We're almost through the tutorial stuff. I think. I don't remember how long this stuff goes. See you, Zell. I guess I should walk too. It's not always obvious to me when the cutscene part of things is wrapping up. Cars are so goofy looking in this. Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on, man. Just a peek. Fine. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Say something, will you? What's on your mind? Yeah. Squall and Zell's dynamic is very much odd and... Oh, what's his name? The other guy. The other one in Code Lyoko. Googling it because I can't remember. Can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Ulrich. That's right. Stop, that's annoying. Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Alright, now knock it off. Instructor. Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? No, not really. This is great. I have chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. Yeah, I could see where middle school me. It's like, this is so great. Alright, back, forward, get off, steer with directional buttons. Where are we going to? Gas station, or are we just driving by it? Yep, just driving by it. I completely forgot about controlling the car in the overworld too. So that's the vessel. Ain't no turning back now. You scared too? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get it. Don't disappoint me now. Come on, move it. Hurry, Squall. Alright. Missed it. There we go. Wasn't sure if I could set the party stuff there or not. Music is so good in this game. Forgot. One that I gotta add to my Spotify soundtrack or playlists. Hi, Quistis. Well, these are the members of Squad B. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Cypher, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams. I'll explain the current situation and the mission. Be seated. Our client for this mission is the Dullet Dukedom Parliament. The request to proceed was made 18 hours ago. Dullet has been under attack by the G Army for about 72 hours. 49 hours into the battle, Dullet abandoned their position at the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountains and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now on to the mission objective. According to our reports, the G Army is mopping up the Dullet troops in the mountain region. We're to make a landing at Lapin Beach. We're to eliminate the remaining G Army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, Seed members will intercept any G Army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain region. So what are we supposed to do? Seed candidates are to eliminate the G Army inside the city. Sounds important. Sounds boring. So what you're saying is we do all the little dirty work. Oh, it hardly needs to be said, but the order to withdraw takes priority. Do not forget. We're almost there. We anticipate a battle as soon as we disembark. Just be prepared. That's all. Any questions, talk to Quistis. Let's talk to Quistis. Explain it. Oh, okay. Eliminate the forces. Just read that last part again. Orders to withdraw. Be sure to make your way back to the shore when you get this order. Listen up. Our goal for this mission is to mop up all the soldiers. All you boys have to do is take orders from me, the captain. First real battle. I'll get pretty nervous. Better not piss your pants. Okay, enough talk. We'll be landing pretty soon. Get ready. Yeah. Some of the jokes in this definitely are hitting more of the they're middle school-ass humor. For some of it, that just isn't landing anymore. Well then, Squall, go see what's going on outside. Sure, why not? Alright, what do we got? Oh, so tired. Been up since like 7 this morning doing stuff, so I'm probably not going to stream as late as I initially planned to for this. I wanted to push for this first stream to be like 4-ish hours. I don't think I'm going to make it to 4. I don't even know if I'll make it to 3. But we'll go as long as I can. Kind of wanted this first stream of the Trash Take series to be a little bit longer. Sort of used it as a ramp. Okay, you are to secure the central square. Be sure to equip your GF before you head into battle. Let's move out. Okay, alright. So we got the party set. We'll give Zell will get Shiva. Yeah, I'll have draw and I'll have... I'm gonna be petty, even though it's probably not the smartest thing to do, because I just can't stand Cypher as a character. Yeah, he's just gonna attack. Not gonna give him anything. I know that's not actually optimal at all, or being efficient here, but just don't like him. So he will get nothing. Like, where are all the enemies? Okay, there's Small Talk member and the one who wants to die. Saved. Head on. Okay. Everyone's decided to set Squall on fire. Awesome. I do want to set Zell's thing to auto. Alright, Shiva leveled up. Cool. X, Booyah's right, left. We'll drop up, down. Mock kick, left, left. 0, burning rave, down, 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 0. Or no, I'm calling it 0. All needs to stop getting hit. Alright, continuing on. More. First one's down. Abilities now. Yeah, I really... Central Square is up ahead. Hey, all you Galvalian cowards out there, come out and show your face. Don't leave me hanging now. Yeah, I do not really remember this. One. Alright, that's easy. It's gonna be Squall again. Okay, I don't care if it's Cypher. He's not gonna be high on my heal priority list. maybe more. Doggo! Alright, I want you guys to scout the area for enemies. Got the dog. There's one. I love the different stuff that always occur during the combat. Just seeing it all from different perspectives is always fun to do, to just kind of mix it up. I think that's all of them. Well then, we're on standby till the enemy comes. Standby, how boring. Sounds like it's starting. Bring it on. Get out of here. Scram. More reasons why Cypher sucks. Hey, Galbadian soldiers, what are you waiting for? Come show me what you got. He's just an edgelord that's like, well, you were doing whatever, I was studying the blade. Just like, try so hard to be the coolest person in the room. Where Squall is the actual doesn't give a shit type personality that becomes the coolest person in the room. Still keeping us waiting. How? Man, now this is what I call boring. This ain't right, man. That's it, I can't take it anymore. What is this, some kind of dog training? A whole bunch of soldiers going by. It's the enemy. Where the hell are they going? Hey, what is that up there? Our next destination. That's against orders. Weren't you just saying how bored you were? Squall. I stand by the captain's decision. You want to wreak some havoc too, don't you? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel like I could take on anyone, even if they do fight dirty like you. You'll thank me when the time comes. What the hell? I thought you guys didn't get along. You're like all buddy-buddy now. Listen, this ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one, I'm telling you. We have to stick to orders. Then you stay here. I don't need any Boy Scouts. Dog's like, oh, got him. Don't take him seriously, Zell. Cypher, if we're gonna go, let's hurry. The enemy is headed for the facility. We, Squad B, are to secure the summit. Move out. Alright. Fine. Oh yeah. Yet again. Thought cutscene ended, and then I hit the wrong... I keep trying to use the analog stick to move, and the analog stick is not actually mapped to the controller. What do we got? Just one. Another level up for Shiva. What business do they have with the communication tower now? Finding out some details of what's going on. As a child, I used to play at this comm tower. It was already closed down then, and I was careless. Who are you? Don't worry, we're sea cannons. We've been dispatched by Garden. Now this area I'm recognizing a little more. So what's going on up there? The Galvadian soldiers have entered the comm tower. On top of that, the place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. If you guys are going up, be careful. Help. Oh. See some of the monsters. Listen up. Finishing blow determines the XP. Save it for me. Draw. Cast. Let's see what Thunder does. A lot. Poison them. Down. Cancel. We'll do one more thunder. There we go. Good. Squall got the blow and leveled up off of it. Monsters, huh? That sucks. More fun for us, come on. What a freak. What do we got here? Wow. Certainly did the job. Oh. Okay, the generator is up and running. No problem with the boosters. How are they doing? Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger. Repairs. A military trying to repair a comms tower? Surely not for anything bad. Who cares? This must be your first real battle. You scared? I don't know. I try not to think about it. I love battles. I fear nothing. The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of a battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What? Your dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm going to pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it too. Mind your own business. What's the matter, Zell? Swatting flies? Damn you. There you are. Are you Squad B? Wait a minute, you're the guy who showed me around, right? Thanks, I don't get so lost anymore. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. I'm a messenger named Selfie from Squad A. Squad's Captain Cypher, right? Where is he? It's going all Leroy Jenkins. One of these days I'm going to tell you about my romantic dream. It sure is tough. Captain, wait up. What are you waiting for? Come on, come on. Alright, so let's make our way around. Two soldiers. Cypher just abandoned the party. Super awesome of him to do that. Before I go in, let's check. Work on that. So, working. Doesn't do anything. That should be... That there. Um, cool. One last one before we get there. Oh. This feels like the right way to do this. All else fails, burn it with fire. That's different. Alright, what took you so long? It would have been much quicker if you just jumped. Much quicker, please. You wouldn't normally jump off a cliff, okay? Ain't that right, Squall? Yeah, I guess so. Huh, I don't know. Well, anyway, let's get going. Is everyone equipped to GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? Let's give Selfie one of them. Take Quetzalcoatl off. We will have She's also going to be items. I'm not going to have her do any drawing. For now. I'll probably rearrange stuff later once I recall better how to do it. So this is a communication tower. Sure is big. Cowards. Kind of wild to think a bunch of soldiers getting run off by some, like, I think he's probably 18 or 19, I'm assuming. Guy just running in, screaming, and like just flailing a sword around. Do the most insane thing possible to scare him away. That captain's getting away. Alright, let's head on in. Did he go up? Hey, Squad B captain. Draw point, blind found. So I'll draw blind. Okay, what do we got in here? Beans, or armored guard, whatever it is. Fires, definitely. We'll finish him. Oh, okay. I don't own that Pokeball, okay. Alright. Well, I was gonna save. Okay, just one. Save. Alright, what do we got? There's two. Fire past. Still hung on. How much is he gonna? Not too much. That's not that bad. I think that'll finish him off. Glad there's a lot of potions dropping. Okay, I think we can take this lift up. Let's go up. Wow, this lift is pretty cool. Don't get too excited or you'll fall. Like I'm really going to. Major Biggs. It's Major Biggs and Wedge. I did not pick up on that as a kid. There's been a report of a monster-shaped shadow on top of the tower. Major Biggs, be quiet, I'm busy. This goes like this, and geez, what's with these crappy old tools? And why do I have to make all the repairs? Sir, I'll check around while the repairs are being done. Let's see, put this here and... this goes here, and there, it's complete. Tower is on. These are so good. What do you think you're doing? Huh, likewise, mister, what do you think you're doing? Hey, what happened to all the soldiers down below? Wedge, take care of these twerps. Wedge? seem to be done here, so I'll just be on my... I'm leaving. Move, move. Sorry to crash the party. Are you crazy? Just shut up. Okay. So now the question is, who's actually in my party for the battle? Cool. Prepare for the worst, you brats. Zell's fire did not do much. That's still good from Squall, so I'm gonna keep with that. Let's see if Thunder does anything more. Let's see what Selfie's attack does. Alright, Thunder. Major Biggs, have you finished the repairs, sir? What is the enemy doing here? Wedge, where were you? I'll pay for you with this. We're just gonna pop them all. Don't look for how they work in this. For the attacks and stuff, so like, why not use them all now? Just really light them up. Inference because it's so cool. The way he like slams the meteor down. Alright. That. This is lightning damage, so we'll see. $195. All right. Now the real fun. Shooting fire. Ice that I would use. We'll just try. cure. Shiva. 63. Get selfie next. This should be good. That. Now, so we've got Cat cameo here. Don't want her popping on the desk while I'm doing this. Rep. That's everything. Alright, we're not going to use Shiva anymore after this. Real quick. It's fine. Quick. Not too bad. Gotta be getting pretty close here. Alright. Let's do a decent everyone. Chicago can take one more hit, probably. Quetzalcoatl could still take one. Better than a cat. Trying to get attention of the pets. Alright. That hits Quetzalcoatl. Yep, that's it for Quetzalcoatl. Hopefully it hangs on to do one last attack. That's on Zell. Hanging on. Oh, nope, just kidding. It's doing the exact opposite of that, actually. It's crashing out. Alright, that was a little rough. Squad B Captain, excuse me, I have new orders. All seat members and sea cannons are to withdraw at 1900 hours, assemble at the shore. Withdraw, there are still enemies around. I know, but I'm just a messenger. An order to withdraw takes priority. I don't want to miss the vessel. What time did you say? Like I said. All seat members and sea cannons are to withdraw at 1900 hours, assemble at the shore. 90 times, we only have 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes to get down to the shore, better run. Hey, wait for us. Who the hell does he think he is? Why don't you ask him? Let's go. That's got a timer. Stone piece and 2 screws, fish fin, and some M stone pieces. Two and a bomb fragment. Well, go down. You gotta do this quick. These little twerps are the targets. Now, go and destroy them. Just get out of here. It's a bit of a hike. Lightning gonna be good here. Okay, fire's good. Selfie. Stick with that. Get the hell out of here. The wrong buttons, actually. Just took one passing strike on it. We already busted that thing. Forget it, let's go. Such a pain. that I want to sell to just... That's gonna hurt. Doesn't do too much, it's like 30 to each. Make one last push. Okay, that's fine. Running. Real quick. It's like 1k damage roughly I need to do each time. Too bad. One. really maximize the experience. Yeah. Yeah, all of the animations for the summons are so good in this. Alright. I think these two will just keep attacking. I think just one more summon is all we need to use here. So, if needed, Zell can do some more sort of time sequence in a game is always very stressful to me, which they're meant to be, but I'm so casual as a player for so many games that it's like, when that occurs, I'm like, I don't want to have to think about this. Just take that free heal and then run out of here. Two more maps, I think. And one more. It's only 30 each, that's fine. What is... all of them. I think each one doing it once is gonna do the job. It's 380. Quetzalcoatl should finish this off. But that's... I don't think we got hit by this. Oh wait, no. I just didn't pay attention to the attack when it got used. The only downside to this one is it's a very long animation. I was actually down to the wire at the time. That should be enough damage. Need to do some more healing with though. Hi, dog. You can handle it, dog. You're good. Don't know why it took so long to get off that map. Alright, well that was the last one. We should be able to... This is the last one, that refuge. Quad C withdraw. Alright. Yeah. That's one thing this game, like, the cutscene animations and stuff, because, like, it's PS1, they're very good, but then once it switches to, like, the overworld and stuff, it's back to kind of your PS1 Final Fantasy. That is not quite as good, like, looking now compared to back then. So it always feels very jarring when it jumps back and forth like these. But these cutscene animations are fantastic. I think part of why I like them is I love Code Lyoko and the animation style in Lyoko, while also looking dated for its time, or like looking back at it, like that era of like computer graphics and stuff. It reminds me of that too. There's a lot of things about this game that are reminding me of Code Lyoko. Yeah, there's a certain like look to it that's like, I don't know, it just works for the stuff that it was being used for at the time. Yeah. The 3D Digimon in particular were always like, I just remember the box art to the original Digimon world. It's like a very like iconic example of that. How'd it go? Man, all they did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. Safe. Good job. Where's Cypher? He left. Selfie's a way better party member anyways. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Just be back at Garden by sundown. You're free till then. Dismissed. Hey, Cypher just bailing on us. Not again, man. There goes Mr. Ego. Oh. My cat's just getting into things in here right now. She's bored. Might as well walk it. Let's go into the harbor. So there's a shop out this way, I believe. Not able to go out here. Am I hitting the wrong button? Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, I still haven't finished Hacker's Memory, so I'm trying to chip away at that some more. I think I'm like halfway through. I think I'm around like chapter 11 or 12 right now. But I kind of lost track of it doing other stuff for a while and hadn't played it in a long time, so I'm trying to wrap that game up in my spare time when I can. Both of those games looked awesome. How are each of them? Because those are on my list of games I want to pick up, especially Expedition 33. But Last Defense Academy also looks awesome, and I want to try that out. Let's go this way. Hi, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going? You know me, I'm always good. Good, make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom. Okay, draw point thunder. We'll draw that. That's where I do those upgrades. Ma, I'm home. What a surprise. Are these your friends? This is my house, but don't make yourselves too comfortable. Say hi to her. Take care of Zell for me. Super unique it looks. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing so much about Expedition 33. I've popped into a few different streams to kind of check out what it was, and it looked really good. I haven't really seen anyone playing, like, streaming Last Defense Academy, but, like, I know there was a lot of excitement for it when it was first announced and everything, and then I kind of just didn't see anyone talk about it afterwards. Long, long ago, when this world was just made, there was a strong god named, I don't know if it's Hein or Hine, but I wanted to say Hine. And the god was very, very strong, but after fighting a lot of monsters, he became very tired. So he made people like you and me to do all the work, and the god went to sleep. So he took a nap. That's right. However, the god was very surprised when he awoke, surprised that there were so many people. Yeah, there are so many in this world. Hine decided to reduce the number of people by taking away the children. I mean, children like me? Scary, isn't it? Of course, everyone was scared then, too. And so the battle against Hine began. Even though the people were small, they all got together and finally cornered him. Yeah, I think the Oblivion Shadow drop really threw off a lot of people's plans for what games to play, but Expedition 33 really managed to... That one really was able to resist it and still get a lot of attention when it came out. Hine didn't know what to do. Out of desperation, he gave half his body to the people and ran off with the remaining other half. He can do that? Well, he was a god. Anyway, turns out Hine tricked the people. The half that Hine ran away with was the half that had the stronger magic. Wow. So we still can't find that other half that ran away. Okay, so there's some world building. There's the other shop. That uniform looks cool. Hey, I got an idea. Let's wear something like that for our performance. Car rental receptionist. Interested to take a trip? Rent a car today. Which one do you want? Not doing that. Yeah, yeah, I agree. It would be nice to have a few more options. You know, I plan to pick up Oblivion Remastered, but I'm waiting a few weeks for that because I'm waiting till I get my bonus from work to pick up a Steam Deck for myself, and then I'm probably gonna get Oblivion for that because I already checked. My graphics card needs updated. I can't run Oblivion Remastered, so I'm gonna get a Steam Deck to play it on. Um, Actually, I'm gonna go. From what I was seeing, people said just don't run it on like ultra high or and maybe not even high necessarily. I'll probably just set it to medium to play. Alright. Save. Let's make a backup just in case, because I always get paranoid with that stuff. Nice. Let's see. I think I'm probably gonna call it here. I wanted to push for a longer stream initially for the first one of this. But I don't have the energy after being up all morning, and my cat would like to play a little bit, and I would like to not have her moping beside me on the floor waiting for me. So I think we'll call it there. I had a lot of fun with this. It's been, like I said, 20 years since I played this game. Don't remember much of the plot. As things are happening, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. Like certain regions and things like that. Remember names of some of the characters, but going to be kind of piecing things together. Some of the humor, mostly like Cypher and Zell's banter, I'm like, yeah, I could see why middle school me would have found that funny. Now I'm kind of like, that's kind of generic teenage humor, sort of. Still got to remember the overarching plot of the game, but the music and the artwork is just so good that I still love the game already. But I'm still not convinced that I'm gonna like it more than 7 once it's all said and done. But yeah, hope everyone that was watching had fun. This is gonna be what I'll be doing every Tuesday for the next probably 4 months. If I'm only doing it once a week, it's going to take a while to actually finish this game. But I'll have my other streams the rest of the week. This Friday, I'll be back. I'll be starting Sims 4 as part of First Play Friday. There's not really an end goal for The Sims, but I have not played Sims 4. I haven't played a Sims game since the Herbs on the GameCube. So I want to play that for a few weeks to kind of just, I'll pick a few like general objectives and goals for the sim I make. Just get familiar with the interface, and then that's going to be something I'll do for Modded Mondays in the future. Get a whole bunch of different mods for the game and keep playing it. I'll be more Stardew on Saturday, and then the typical schedule each week after that. But yeah, appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you have a good rest of your evenings. Have a good rest of your week, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you all later.